in contrast to 2024 crashes and injuries, it has declined by 18%, each respectively, whereas fatalities has increased by 14%. So in contrast also to 2023, crashes, injuries and fatalities all increased by 4%, 30% and 14% respectively. So if we go to 2025, this year, 49 crashes compared to 2024 and 2023, which 2024 is 60 and 2023 47. And with our injuries, it's 79 2025 and 96 2024, and 2023 it was 61 injuries. If we go to fatalities, in the year 2025, it was 8 fatalities compared to 2024 and 2023, which was respectively 7 each. So, and we are going over to our year-to-date. Our year-to-date statistics, it's in contrast to 2024, crashes, injuries and fatalities all increased by 7%, 0.1% and 26% respectively. And in contrast to 2023, crashes, injuries and fatalities all increased by 10%, 8% and 30% respectively. If we go to our, now to make a bar graph now, 2025, the crashes alone, it was 2,253 compared to 2024 and 2023, which was 2,112 for 2024 and 2,048 for 2023. And when we go to our injuries was for 2025, pardon me, it was 3,707 compared to 2024 and 2023, which was 3,702 for 2024, and 2023 it was 3,426. And if we go to our fatalities, as we are talking year to date now, is from 1st of January up to 14 September. Our fatality stands at 362, 2025, né? Compared to 2024 and 2023, which was standing at 288 in 2024 and 278 in 2023. So I would just like to give a small tips to our drivers, because we want to tackle the behaviors of our drivers, which is causing our accident rate to increase and for us to lose more lives on our national roads. So I would like to give some safe and responsible tips for the behaviors of our drivers, that they should always, like on the A1 road, if you know that you are driving and your traffic is very slow, or you are driving on a low speed, always keep left, so that you can allow the other cars to pass and for you not to be a hinder to the traffic flow. And always stay focused. You know, one of the distraction, it's cell phones. This thing of our drivers talking over cell phones while driving, it's a big distraction, and it's causing also our accidents to go very high. Because the moment you are so focused on a telephone call, you will never see the other car or another vehicle approaching. So it will always lead to accidents and so on. I would also like to advise our drivers to always obey speed limits. That is a standing standard. We have to obey. If it is, say, 60, let's keep in that limit. So, because those things are causing also the accidents, the speed limits is also put there for a purpose, to avoid unnecessary speeding, to avoid unnecessary distractions to the other road users also. And also the other is to keep distance, the following distance. When cars are following, motor vehicles are following one another, always keep that following distance, because you will allow for the other vehicle that is behind you. If you brake, that car will have ample time even to, and it will not be a distraction to the other road users. And the other also, always to use signals. We have also noticed that when our drivers are overtaking or want to change lanes, they don't use their signals. They just change lanes without giving an intention that they are trying to turn or they are trying to overtake and so on. So it is advisable for our drivers also to keep that in mind, that always use your signals. And patient, our drivers have a tendency of being they are in a rush. They just want to reach the next destination. It is always advisable to plan your trip. Whenever you are undertaking a trip, plan your trip for you to have also that patience. Because when you are patient, you will do unnecessary things on the road. And the other part is also drink and drive, which is also a very, very grave concern. Our drivers should learn that don't drink and drive. Don't use a motor vehicle, or don't be behind the steering wheel while you know that you are under the influence of alcohol. Because you know, sometimes when you are too drunk, your mind is not responding positively to while you are driving. So it is advisable not to use alcohol while you are busy driving. And on the other part also, rest well. I will also like to advise our drivers to rest well. When your body is rested, your concentration is 100%. But if there is fatigue, if you are tired, always remember that you will cause chaos on the road. You will make unnecessary mistakes while driving, because your body is not functioning very well. So it is advisable for our drivers to always be resting, or when you know you are taking a long journey, always take a 30 minutes break. Just pull over, stand, stretch, and then you can again take the road. Then your mind is at ease. The other concerning part is the blind spots. Our drivers are never checking the blind spots. They are overtaking at blind spots. They are changing lines at blind spots, and which is very, very difficult and very dangerous. You know, when another vehicle is the oncoming vehicle, you will never see it if you are at a blind spot. So if you overtake at the blind spot, you might have that head-on collision. So it is advisable for our drivers to also avoid overtaking at blind spots, changing lines at blind spots. And the other part also, it's to consider or to respect the pedestrians and the cyclists. They are also part of our road users. They are also our customers. So as a driver, if you are behind a motor vehicle, don't think that the road only belongs to you. It also belongs to the pedestrians. It also belongs to the cyclists. So let's give also opportunities for them. If it is necessary and safe for them to cross, let us allow them to cross. And for the cyclists, always also to check out for them whether they are in the right, when they are using the road the same time with you. Also to check that there is a cyclist. Let us also bear in mind that there is also a cyclist on the road. And the last part, to always follow the traffic rules. It is a must. As drivers, as road users, let us take it in our minds that we need to follow the traffic rules. They are there for a reason. They are there for our own protection and for the other road users also. Overall, road safety is a shared responsibility. Indeed. It's not just a thing of a traffic officer or the law enforcement. It is all of us, because we want to save lives. If you want to save lives, if you love your next person, you will also take that person into account, and you will also respect. And so it is every Namibian, every citizen, or every road user, it is our responsibility.
Inspector, thank you so much for those tips and giving us that update. Like you were saying earlier before we got on air, that it's productive citizens that we are losing on the roads.
Yes.
So perhaps drivers, not perhaps, but drivers hopefully will take those steps into consideration.